Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Oh Brother Comics. Today, we are excited to give you our reaction to the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer that dropped earlier today. It has been tough not to, or try and avoid any spoilers that's been going on, so we wanted to give you our first reaction. But from what we've heard, it is really eye-opening into what they're going to be kind of following through with in this show. Guys, how hard was it for you to avoid any kind of spoilers?
I stayed off of my phone, off of social media, so
that's what I do. I'm like, just for this review, I always stay off of it. I try not to go too much on Twitter, not too much on Instagram, none of that stuff. So I'm like fresh, ready to go.
Heck yeah. All right, well, with that, let's stop wasting time and let's finally get into this trailer. We'll go ahead and we'll do our signature 3, 2, 1 and go if you guys want to follow along at home. And let's get into this. Guys, are you all set and ready?
I'm so excited.
I'm ready.
Heck yeah. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Matt? You're so excited?
Oh, so yeah, Obi-Wan's my boy. Like,
all right.
Like yeah, probably my favorite Jedi. Love his like trolling self. He's the best.
Yep. And for you guys at home, if you do want to follow along, we are watching the trailer on the Star Wars YouTube channel. So, a minute and 46 seconds. Hopefully we get some really cool reveals. I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Let's go ahead and we'll do this. Guys, you all set?
Ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Some sand.
Lots of sand.
I mean.
Loving it, loving it.
The fight is
like
done.
The music.
We lost.
Oh, okay. Oh, and it wow. Little
nice.
Stay hidden.
Pod racing VR.
Really? All the music.
Gotta keep with the sand.
The key
Dual fates.
to hunting Jedi
Yeah.
is patience.
The
Oh,
Grand Inquisitor.
That's dope. I like seeing that. We're getting so many cool live action characters, man. I'm so for it.
There's a few Inquisitors.
Another one.
Oh,
it's a trail.
Who is that one? I don't recognize her at all.
The Jedi code
Yeah, she's gotta be
like
new.
an itch.
I feel like we know who she is.
He
The
cannot
officer.
help it.
gotta have a new droid.
Always.
Where is
Oh, that like
Dude,
like
his saber. The
that
fifth
guy.
brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who is that though?
This got to be a new Inquisitor.
We need to take a look at that symbol that they just flashed on the screen.
Okay.
It's Jesus.
Yeah. It's Space Jesus.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some Vader song there. Oh, that's a sick.
That's pretty
I
cool.
like the lightsaber.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
that
felt so quick.
Excuse me. I'm dying. It was so good.
That was so quick. A minute for you guys want to watch it again?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Or
let's
we
watch
can
it
go.
Let's watch it one more time, and then we'll try and go frame by frame.
There's definitely a lot to take in. So yeah, I'm down. It's only minute 46. I'm down to watch it again.
Yep. Stop playing. Just go back to the beginning. There we go.
Okay, so I do. Yeah, that was the seventh sister, not the main character there, but the other girl that we saw, the
Around
officer.
the table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the left side of the table. That's the seventh sister.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It was either that or the second sister, but it's probably the seventh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very much like the seventh sister. She's got the yellow skin and everything.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll watch this again. Gosh, that minute and 46 seconds. What a tease.
I know that's very, very short.
Okay. You guys all set?
Yeah, dude. Let's do it again.
All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
More sand.
Obi.
The fight is done.
So is he like a scavenger,
Lost.
kind of like Ray?
Yeah, probably.
He's old Ben.
scavengers.
He's just out in the dude
It's like a
Yeah, but he
Hermit.
was there getting like food.
I love this. I love this. We get little Luke.
yeah.
Stay hidden.
Like pretending to drive a pod racer with the same goggles and everything, dude.
Wow.
Dude, those were the same goggles.
To hunting Jedi.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that. It probably was Anakin's.
I believe we're gonna get the Inquisitors.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love that we're getting the Inquisitors.
Jedi cannot help what they are.
Okay, there she is.
Their
Yeah.
compassion.
So fast.
Who is this chick though? Like, and Owen, they got
Leaves
the
a
same guy.
trail.
Like, that guy's probably
Yeah.
like so proud, like happy, like, dude, I didn't think I was ever gonna get
The
called to come
Jedi
again.
code is like an itch. He cannot help
This
it.
looks like movie quality. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Where
Disney is
is
killing
he?
it with like on Disney Plus. I forgot which number was he?
That was fifth brother.
The fifth. Okay.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. It initially looked like a Jedi carving, kind of.
Was that Obi-Wan there on the rooftop shooting?
Yeah, I think so.
It looked like
Vader,
him.
Vader breathing in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep him, up and keep him secret. They're not gonna show Hayden.
Oh no.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Before we get into it, let me get all this shared screen thing going. All right. So we're starting out. We're on Tatooine.
Yep.
Beautiful. Looks great. Love the scenery. Here we got Obi-Wan coming into Tatooine, and I really just think he's just being a hermit out in Tatooine. Like,
Yeah.
at least we already know him to be doing at this point.
Yep.
It looks kind of like this is probably the point where we see him later on in that transport, probably going out to work. I'm wondering if this is him coming in to get onto that transport to go and scavenge or whatever,
Yeah, it
I
could
mean,
be.
You think maybe he's a scavenger, possibly.
or it's just some kind of miner or something, some kind of work.
I mean,
You
the
know, We
hermit.
got him
That's what
maybe
they, like,
working
call him.
there, getting his portions.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Walking out in the dunes. And then let's
Yeah.
skip ahead a little bit. Now this is really cool. So
Yeah.
we got Owen and Veru,
Yep.
and where is he? Come on, little Luke,
There he
sitting
is.
right there.
I love
Uh,
that
go
in
up,
this
like,
one
2
they
seconds.
show more of the moisture farm.
There he
that
is.
they just how much land and everything that they own.
Oh, it seems like they own a good place out there. I mean, they've got fields and stuff. That's what. Remember, they had to have the droids out there working,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
beautiful piece of land.
right? And so we got young Luke here.
Yeah.
Either he's sitting there acting like he's a pod racer, probably, because I'm sure pod racing is
Probably.
still pretty
Yeah,
big
it's
at this
probably
point.
still like a sport.
Oh yeah.
The
I
huts
mean,
are.
nothing really changed with Tatooine because this is hut space.
So, yeah, he's probably doing that unless he's thinking about,
Yeah.
flying the ships elsewhere, but most likely pod racing.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be fantasizing about like X-wings or nothing like that. It'd be maybe he's dreaming about flying a TIE fighter.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, Luke.
Wants
no.
Wants to join the Empire one day.
So really
pilot.
cool. This is just such a cool thing we're gonna see. Yeah, it's got to be that little right there where he's like, "All right, we're gonna punch it." Rah!
Yep.
Those are-
He's doing the
Yeah,
exact
that's
move,
how-
dude.
yeah.
That's how Anakin punched it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Obi-Wan over, watching him.
Yep.
And Ewan McGregor looking great. Not quite
Yeah.
Alec Guinness level yet, but
I don't know, man. He's a pretty good Obi-Wan.
oh, dude, he's
Yeah.
amazing. All right, let me get the Lucasfilm intro, and then here,
Yeah.
Inquisitorius, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Visitors.
now we have never seen the Inquisitorius up until this point, right?
I don't think we ever
I feel like
saw it in
I've-
Rebels.
I feel like we've seen that ship in comics.
Yeah.
I'm like fairly
Well,
certain.
no, I
like, it
mean
looks-
the Inquisitorius is the building.
The
that
building,
they-
yeah, that's out in the ocean thing.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Now, I'd have to go back and rewatch the Rebels stuff and see if they ever did that. But here we go. We got the Grand Inquisitor.
We got
Yep.
the fifth brother back there in the back,
Well, hold on.
and
Yeah.
Where? Over here?
and
Yeah.
then, we've got the new Inquisitor over there on the right.
Here.
At the yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but all right. I don't like. I get it's a Grand Inquisitor, and they have some leeway in some of these shows, but come on, you can make him look more like the real Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah,
like where's his head?
He looks a little different.
He needs to be thinner and an elongated head.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they did great with Cad Bane in making it work. I thought Cad Bane looked great, but like this is a little bit of a stretch. I'm stoked that we're gonna get to see him, but like
you're gonna tell me they can make an entire Wookiee and they can't elongate this dude's head?
Something, at least of that nature.
I guess, I didn't even really notice that when we watched the trailer a couple times, but now that it's paused, I'm like, yeah, that dude's a little too round.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You get more of the line definition here, unless it's just like this. I saw it in here, but okay, let's skip ahead a little bit. All right, so here's like this transport.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what exactly this is, but
and they're going toward Tatooine or towards Mos Eisley, right?
Possibly, yeah. That's what it kind of looks like. Is that Mos Eisley?
I think so, because that's the spaceport right there, the tower.
Okay, and there's Obi-Wan, hitching a ride. We got and so here we go. So this is the seventh sister. It has to be, right?
Yeah, it definitely has to be.
Like there's her circular blade.
Yeah,
double-bladed lightsaber, and then the yellow
brother.
Color skin, and then the fifth brother. You can't, that helmet.
Well, that and the fifth brother and the seventh sister are always teamed up too.
Yeah.
So,
and is that Wong playing him, or was it the guy from
Eternals?
Eternals, thank you. Because it looked a lot like him. Like, let's watch. There's a scene in here that we get to, but this chick, I don't know who she is.
So I just looked that up, and apparently it has been confirmed that she plays a character known as Reva.
Reva.
Well,
okay.
Did she say anything? I wonder if you put on closed caption if it says her name if she talks in this trailer.
I just looked up because Moses Ingram.
Well, there was no real
did a Entertainment Weekly interview, and the actress there did an interview with Entertainment Weekly and says that she plays a new Inquisitor named Reva.
Yeah, gotcha.
Interesting. So she is an Inquisitor.
So it breaks the rule of the brother-sister naming convention. So there's got to be something maybe different.
And why?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for new characters, but are you guys just going to be retconning everything that you've already done? Like, come on, guys. Like,
I don't know. Maybe this is Vader's apprentice or something, like secret apprentice. I don't know.
You never know.
Man, start crying in Starkiller.
Yeah.
The one that always gets forgotten.
Yep. But I mean, no one ever said that, like, sure, we know Vader had other apprentices.
Sure.
Well, we don't know in canon. We know in Legends that he did.
I'm wondering because there's always that rumor that Lucas was talking about where he had given Disney his original scripts for the future trilogy. And that it was going to be about Maul essentially taking over and running his empire with him as leader. And he had a woman apprentice who was going to be like the Vader figure.
Kira.
And I don't know if they've kind of done the Disney thing and just like, I like that little bit, and then place it here, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not reading too much into her. Like, I feel like she's just a new Inquisitor. I think
Maul is still alive at this point.
Yes. Yeah, very true.
He is.
Yeah.
He's alive for another 5 years or so, at least.
He has that whole thing going after Ezra, and trying to make him his apprentice and all that, and getting the Sith holocron and finding out about Luke and Leia because of it. And then
so he's going to be alive for at least 5 to 10 more years.
At least. I don't know.
I think you all are thinking too much. I think she's an Inquisitor that gets close to figuring out who Luke is. Obi-Wan has to kill somebody. It's got to be some type of fight. She's the one that's going down.
She's the one that's going down in.
Yeah, like these other Inquisitors.
You can't kill these Inquisitors. They die later.
Comics.
Yeah, we know the Grand. Yeah, we know the Grand Inquisitor dies at the end of Rebels season 1.
Right.
So
Right.
she's cannon fodder. That's what she is. She's just someone for Obi-Wan to fight and to take down, guaranteed.
And
Theory.
Matt's
so
probably
they're
right at that point.
underwater. They're underwater.
Yeah.
So they're at like the lower level of that Inquisitorius.
Which is cool. You know, I do like the look of this. I love the stormtroopers as guards and stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, let's move forward because I know we are definitely diving into this and getting all Star Wars theory here. All right, so this is her up close.
Those people look like they were kind of admiring that body.
Well, I'm wondering is that a, I don't know about admiring. This person does not look like they're admiring, and this guy's like, oh hell no.
But watch the curly haired dude in the front. Like, go frame by frame.
That's not admiring. That's like, oh, dude,
he's like,
John screwed up, and now he's hanging in front of us. Like,
well, I think they like forced them to watch. Like,
yeah, he's
I'm gonna call her Inquisitor cannon fodder is like looking at him like, you better watch this.
Yeah, they made see, and there she is. So her lightsaber is cool.
Yeah, it's not spinny. It's just like it looks like a dual blade.
Does that have like a curve on the front of it?
It's got the hilt and the emitter. So the emitter and where the hilt would be, like, they look the same. So it could be dual blade.
No, look. Doesn't it look like there's like a half circle arc on the front side of that saber?
No.
You see the silver?
You're talking this right here?
Yeah, and then look at the bottom. It connects again.
I think it connects with her glove that she's got here. Her gauntlet, like forearm guard.
Maybe, but it kind of looks like it's like a half.
I
like
saw another frame where
arc.
it comes off and goes straight.
Yeah.
I could be wrong,
let's see.
though.
Let's see. Because I mean, I know those they do fold in half, and they can extend out to the full circle.
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe it's like a guard.
Okay. Well,
protecting her fingers or something.
Yeah.
We got Owen
staring her down. Staring contest.
This is so cool. They got him back. The original
he's looking
actor.
at the body.
Yeah, they made. I mean, his homie just was made an example or something. I don't know, he's a little pissed off at this.
Well, she's looking right at him, like maybe he. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Like he was the cause, but probably not.
So now here we go. This looks like somewhere else. I mean, unless this is Tatooine at night, it looks very.
I don't think it is.
This looks like Coruscant underworld.
Maybe we get a little backstory at some point, like on who this,
like
this
all these neon lights and everything. Okay, and then this is the Inquisitor ship.
Yeah,
coming in.
Okay, so this is another thing that was in Entertainment Weekly in the article. That's a new planet called Dayu.
Okay.
I feel like we know who this is. I'm terrible with names, but I feel like we've seen her in the comics. I feel like Nick is like the encyclopedia mind to know these things.
Yeah, who this?
No, this wouldn't be Arinda Price.
No, not her. I feel like
Arinda?
There's like another officer. What have I been reading? I feel like there's another chick officer that we've been seeing that looks just like her in the comics.
I don't know. Not that I can.
Yeah, that couldn't be Arinda. That couldn't be Arinda. But okay, so we got the
seventh sister.
Yeah, seventh sister here on this new planet. Obi-Wan casing it up.
Oh, so Obi-Wan has left Tatooine.
And we got Death Stick Boy here.
Oh yeah.
And then of course you gotta have the new droid.
Got her.
But he looks cool. It's like Baymax.
Yeah.
Kind of look.
I'm sure he'll be witty and bantery.
And then this guy's got like a hammer here.
Yeah.
Like, what is that all about?
Is this the droid?
That's interesting.
No, this I don't think is that the droid.
I think that's the droid. Yes. Yeah, go back a frame.
This kind of looks like.
Go back.
Looks
yeah,
like
see, it's the same color. No, it's the same color as the droid.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's the blue stripe. He's the blue stripe. That's the droid.
Oh yeah, the stormtrooper's walking out the door.
Yeah,
I was just with him.
So is this like the armorer before she gets into the Mandalorian stuff?
She's a droid.
It's Tony Stark. Crossover.
And of course, you have little action scenes. You know, there's a chase scene.
Force jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just totally capable.
And then, okay, here we go. We get the spinning saber.
Yeah.
I love
Grand
that.
Inquisitor.
Love seeing
Gonna
that.
slice a dude up.
Now you get a little bit more of his like markings on his head, but yeah, make this a little thinner and a little more elongated, guys.
Yeah. It's like more conehead shaped almost.
Like they just got a guy in a bald cap and they like painted the markings on him.
Yeah.
Okay, Between the Darkness.
Well, who's? Oh, sorry, I might be a little bit heady.
All right, here we
Where
go.
you at? There we go. I
Here we
like
go.
that shot.
So
That's
this
a dope
right
shot.
here, this looks like it could be one of those guys playing the fifth brother.
Saying
What?
Wong.
I'm gonna look it up.
It would be cool because I love those guys. Like either one of them would be cool. I do love this whole scenery here. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's like a really nice shot for sure. But I think it's just maybe some backstory, just filling in the audience about the Inquisitors a little bit more before they get to Tatooine or something.
So it looks like we're going to be mainly focusing on the Inquisitors going after Obi-Wan.
So it is
Vader's going to be
being-
sending them out. So we're not going to get. I'm going to bet you we're not going to get Vader up until like the last few episodes.
I think probably the last episode.
Yeah, something of that nature.
Probably.
So his name, the actor, is Sung Kang.
Okay. He looks good. I mean, definitely more. All the Inquisitors look very much more human than
yeah,
we've seen.
Yeah.
like, definitely, because I think even in the comic, wasn't he like pretty slender, like really, really skinny?
No, he's a big guy.
He's a big
This
He's
guy?
a big guy. Yeah.
He's got the big deep voice and everything.
Oh, that was the big one.
Yeah. He's a
Oh.
big guy.
I think I was thinking about the one with like the face covering on him. But okay, yeah, I get which one that is now. Yeah, that's way
Yeah.
different.
And then like escape pods, some shuttle escape pods.
So that
And here we
is
go.
interesting.
So is
This guy.
So okay,
Who's
so it
that
is an
guy?
arc. Look at that. It is an arc on the front of her saber.
I don't see it.
Yeah, go back a few frames. You can totally see it. Right here and go step forward. Right there. Like you can
Where?
Oh, keep going. Right there.
Okay. No,
Like
you're right.
behind her hand.
Here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an arc.
Oh yeah.
It's like a protection arc or something like that.
But the question is,
Who is this guy? This is the one that was hanging.
Maybe. Well, zoom in a little bit. There's something interesting on his hand. I'm like looking on my screen. It looks like a tattoo. Like maybe he's like a. It kind of looks like that mark we see later. In my opinion.
I mean, if that's
That
some
that
like,
looked like
back it up.
fabric. That looked like
inside
fabric.
rebellious, like this thing right
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, like it has like a
Like-
point with the like wings coming up.
Maybe. I mean, that's a pretty stupid place to put a tattoo if you want to keep that hidden and secretive.
I don't know. It looks kind of like maybe he's part of some movement.
All right, let's see. Okay, so we get her. She's all Sithy. Keep going. Okay, now here's.
Yeah, see, look at there's the
symbol.
little wings on the side. There's like
But
the
isn't
point.
that the Jedi symbol?
Yeah,
I think
it's,
so. Like the one where
definitely
they're
a
like
Jedi.
pointing their lightsaber up and they've got like the light around them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a Jedi symbol for sure.
In a sense. Kind
I
of.
wonder if she's a seer.
Right, like maybe a little bit. You get that same Jedi kind of symbol.
I wonder if she's like touching it because she's a seer, like
Like Quinlan.
like Quinlan Voss, yeah,
Yeah.
where she can kind of sense.
Well, we don't even know, is that her?
My first thought was that it was her.
Well, I mean, it looks like her.
Maybe. All right, well, let's see. Okay, so now she's meeting someone in the dark alley to get some
That
gunshot.
Han Solo gun.
Yeah, right. We got a little gunfight here. This looks like almost like a bounty hunter. Oh, okay. A little crossfire.
Like very
It doesn't
unclear.
really say. Yeah, you're keeping it very kind of secretive. And then I don't know this.
Green birds.
Yeah. Like okay, cool. We got Obi, and this is where I believe this is basically all we get here. It's just him, kind of looking down, and then we get, the breathing of Vader. And then it just cuts to the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
May 25th. And this was cool.
Yeah, I like the lightsaber. That was a
Yeah.
nice touch.
Yeah. Whoever thought of that, give that guy a raise.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely does. I'm a little disappointed with the way that the Inquisitors look. But I think as long as they keep somewhat the same voice structure,
Yeah.
I'll be fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we're going to have to let them have some liberties to it, but that's a lot of changes. And now I got to put this thing back. There.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it. I think it's gonna be cool.
It looks great. Oh,
I wasn't really thinking about it till you said it, but yeah, I think the Inquisitors do look a little bit funky, but it's not totally like off-putting or anything.
We got some time. Maybe they can finish it up in post or something of that nature. Maybe elongate it out a little bit, but from what it looks like it's pretty finalized. I'm just hoping that we get a little bit of a change there. But it's cool. We get the Inquisitors. I really think that Vader, if we do get Vader in this series, it's going to be him directing them in very small snippets. Like when they screw up or whatnot, he's going to come smack them around and then send them back out. And then at some point, we're going to get the highlighted Obi-Vader duel. That supposedly is like been leaked or, people are guessing at this point if it's going to be there. But
yeah, that would be very exciting. And then also just to see how they work that in, just as like we've never heard of any evidence of another sighting of Obi-Wan and Vader like crossing paths between episode 3 and or whatever
since 3 and 4.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they work that in.
I mean, they definitely never say that they didn't. All Vader says is that it's been a long time.
Yeah,
right.
No, for sure.
Present, he hasn't felt it in a long time.
Leaves it open.
Yep.
I do think I had an idea earlier today when I was thinking about it, like how everyone kind of bags on Obi-Wan for lying to Luke, being like, oh, like Vader killed your dad and he wanted you to have this lightsaber or whatever. I think there might be a little room in there where there could be like maybe Obi-Wan in his mind, like if he sees Vader again, aka Anakin, like he sees that Vader did kill Anakin, to where he means that, you know what I mean? Like he gets that kind of closure. He has that
already. Like after he saw the holovids of him slaughtering all the Jedi and the younglings, like he was like, but, dude's gone. And then when he left him on Mustafar, like chopped up, burning in the lava, he was like,
but he was his brother.
You were my brother.
You had to hold out hope, you know, and then maybe like there was like a confirmation, like with a second dueling.
I think he figured that out already,
gone.
Because he even explained that to Luke about like, this is what I meant. Like your father, the one that I knew, who I respected, that was my brother. Like he's dead. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, what is now is Vader.
Yeah. So, yeah, to say maybe there'll be like a more I don't know the words right now. My brain is still recovering from school.
But I think it will be Obi-Wan
further confirmation of that,
trying to turn him again.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking. Like he's gonna.
I think he's gonna hold back again, and he's going to I think he's gonna mess Vader up again.
I hope so.
It will be cool. I would love to see like a conflicted Vader. I would love to see that, like having Vader kind of get a touch of his past with Obi-Wan after he's had time to think of everything. And in the comics, we've seen him kind of struggle. We've seen that confliction in the comics. So I think that would be really cool to see on screen, to like see that moment of like Vader kind of flickering to Anakin would be
Yeah.
really cool to see. I think that would add a lot, because that's like kind of the thing. I know we've talked, this is kind of a tangent, but talking when we compare like Vader to like Kylo Ren, I've always said Kylo Ren is kind of like, as a character, more interesting because he wears that confliction like on his sleeve. Like he's a lot more emotional about it, and I've always found that more interesting. Vader's always been very like stoic, and things like that. So I would love to see a little bit more in-depth Vader, and I think there's a strong potential that we could get that Vader where there is a little bit confliction and a little bit of like, which we get like in the original Star Wars series, you know, he gets conflicted, but I just would love to see that with him and Obi-Wan.
I think I feel the opposite with that. I think we've seen a lot of Vader in his struggles, and that's what he uses to feed his emotion and his hate to the dark side. Kylo's a cool character, but he's more of a whiny brat.
I mean, they're all whiny. Luke's whiny, Anakin's whiny. They're all the Skywalkers are whiny as hell.
It's just when you compare Kylo and Vader in their suffering, I think Vader wins that battle.
Yeah. I don't know. As a character, he was more interesting. Like, I like Vader as a villain. Don't get me wrong. I think Vader is like a badass. He's one of my favorite villains of all time. But I think Kylo Ren is a deeper, more interesting character on screen. Is, you know, as like an actor can like whatever his name was, Adam Driver, had more to work with than like what Vader had in the original series and things like that.
Sure. I mean, but you know, with what they fleshed out with Vader now, with the movies and the comics and the books and everything, we have a lot of Vader's struggle.
Yeah. But a lot of people are like, I think there's a lot of fans out there that, you know, they're just watching the movies or they're just watching Disney Plus. A lot of them don't see that, like what we get in Vader in the comics. He's way deeper.
Right? All the prequels, his mother being brutally murdered, you know, him losing it, killing the same people.
But that was Anakin.
And then, well, that's what I'm saying. Anakin and Vader are one and the same too. That's where he gets his hatred from. That's where he has his power into the dark side.
If you compare Anakin from the prequels to Vader in the original, it's a very different character.
Because he's like, at that point, he is
much
fully
more like
gone
reserved.
Vader.
He's more disconnected as like human. Yeah, he's like more robot, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we even see him in Rebels. In Rebels when he fights Ahsoka.
That's
cracks
true.
His mask and he's like, you know, Anakin's dead. You know.
Yeah. But that was a cool moment, and that's like the type of moment I'm like so excited for. Just like when it was Vader and Ahsoka, and she's kind of trying to talk to Anakin, and he's like, "Nah, he's dead. I'm gonna kill you. I'm Vader now." Like I want that moment with Obi-Wan and Vader. Like that would be so cool. That's like what I'm looking forward to most for this like series.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want them to go too far into it, and I know we're really getting into this, which is great. I love the discussion. But like, I don't want them to go too far into the Obi-Wan film because they have to leave it open for what we already know is to come. So, I guess I'm saying I don't want some gigantic battle where, like, you know, Obi-Wan just destroys him or vice versa kind of thing. I think it's going to be, you know, a very well fought battle. But I think Obi-Wan's going to just make his escape back, and he's going to try and keep Vader away from anything on Tatooine.
Yeah.
He's going to keep Luke safe.
He's going to pull a Yoda.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his number one goal, because he knows nothing.
We're going to get, like, a very strong Vader. Like, this is, like, Luke was how many years old in this? Probably 12 something. They had 10 or 12 years old.
Luke was, like, 5.
No, in this scene, what are you thinking? 5, 6, 7? I don't know.
5 or 6, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying this is going to be like a really strong Vader at this point in Vader's career, I guess. Because when he first started, he got his like ass handed to him by like Infala, and he was trying to like get used to like his body and whatnot and being a new Sith. But like now with these years, he's gonna be very, very, very strong Vader to like match up with Obi-Wan.
Are we gonna see a force like the force life drain that what's it called? The force drain used
Force
on
strike?
Obi-Wan? The Force drain,
I
where
don't
they
know.
like siphon life away from you to increase their own life.
That'd be cool. Maybe like
I don't really know about this. Is this in the books?
I don't even know about that. But
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
cool.
So this is canon. This is from the Aftermath books. This is Yup Tashu, the advisor to the Emperor.
Okay.
When they capture Wedge Antilles, he like starts talking about ancient Siths and talks about how Force Drain is an actual power that Siths used to live for centuries. And
That'd be
it
cool.
basically force drains life from one being into themselves. So, I mean, are we going to see an old Obi-Wan by the end of this?
I don't know.
All turned white. I'm not gonna bank on that.
Yeah,
but sure.
I don't
I
know
mean,
how
he's
I
got
feel
to
about
he's
that
got to
whole-
turn white by the time Maul comes to Tatooine.
He lives on a desert planet with like 3 suns or
Yeah.
whatnot. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
it's
he's
gonna
living on
hit
the
him
rough.
hard.
Yeah, it's probably gonna age quick in there, but
That's only
Yeah.
like 10 years away, maybe less, like 8 years, something like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
but he's living on a shitty planet with a lot of sand and a lot of sun, fighting
Yeah,
off
but-
Inquisitors.
I don't know.
He's
I
gotta
don't know.
fight.
Maybe this new Inquisitor has this power.
I'm gonna have to read the Aftermath books. It's like there's certain things what Star Wars does.
Dude,
like,
a
that
lot
just-
of these TV shows come from the Aftermath books.
I don't know. Yeah, those books
Like
have a lot
Cobb
of-
Vanth. Cobb Vanth was
insight.
entirely Aftermath.
Mhm.
Like a lot of those pieces, the whole Boba Fett armor that came from Aftermath.
Yeah.
Like a lot of this stuff came from the Aftermath novels.
Yeah, there's a lot in those books.
Yeah,
Like
I hope
double
they
vision.
don't. But yeah, oh God, no, please.
Like
Ugh.
Snap in
the
the
strongest force power.
in the final movie in episode 9, the Snap, the one that dies like slamming into one of the big Emperor ships, that was Snap Wexley from the Aftermath novels.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wedges.
I get that they're pulling from a lot of this these books and novels and comics and stuff like that. I just hope. And there's certain things I just am like. Come on, I can get it. You're trying to siphon life and not like we haven't had any of that
it's what-
before.
It's what Palpatine does to Rey and Kylo. That's what he's doing. Is he's doing
and
the Force
again,
drain.
I'm not a huge fan of the
And
sequels.
You know I'm not either, but it's canon.
I know.
Sure, it is canon, but I don't know. I think he naturally ages, but yeah, you never know. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think this is gonna put a nail in that coffin for all those people out there that are like, Mace is coming back. Oh, it's gonna be Mace Windu. Like, no,
Hey, he can still come back.
no, Mace is done.
That would be awesome if they were in, like, if one of those Night City, the neon lights and stuff was the underworld of Coruscant, and you just kind of see Mace, or like a Jedi figure like hanging out in the shadows of one of the alleys, and that's like all you see.
Yeah, I think that's a
because-
bit of a stretch for me. Like, nah, like Mace is just chilling out in Coruscant the whole time after he got thrown out.
You
the
just see
window.
like this mechanical hand come up or
Dude,
something like that.
You're not gonna see Mace because he's on the run with Gogri right now. That's what
Yeah.
happened. He saved him from the temple. He's on the run. He's not gonna go anywhere. He's gonna, if he senses Obi-Wan, he's gonna go the other way because he doesn't want to like get attention.
I think with Grogu intermixed with this, I think he's being tested on right now.
I don't know. I think it was the
Uh,
librarian. The what's her name?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Uh,
about. Gosh, but she dies.
Later when she comes back,
Yeah, later on.
Yeah.
She lasts a while.
but she got a lot of people out. That was the whole
Yeah.
thing. Like that in the comics, she created like a little encampment of survivors,
Yeah.
and she helped smuggle them out. And then when she found out about the holocron with all of the force sensitive children's
Yeah,
names
young
on
ones.
it, she went back.
Yeah.
And that's
wasn't
where
the
she
Grand
dies.
Inquisitor that killed her, right? Oh no, didn't Vader kill her?
Vader killed
Vader
her.
killer.
Yeah, that's right. Vader killed her. Yeah. Her name, it's bugging me. I can't remember her name. It's a whole bunch of syllables, just like the rest of them.
That's just too. There's so many names in Star Wars. I'm just trying to even remember all the High Republic ones right now.
Yeah, that's a long
the
names.
new.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Joe Costa. Yes.
That's it. Hey, maybe we get Quinlan Voss. Maybe he'll show up.
He was in the prequels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
So
the prequels.
Yep.
Yeah.
he was in the background.
Oh,
The
that's
city
right.
with,
That's
like,
right.
Qui-Gon and then
In
walked
episode
by.
1, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, wasn't that was on Tatooine? Maybe he's still there.
But right now he's off with probably Ventress and stuff.
No, Ventress is dead.
At this
Yeah,
point,
Ventress.
Yeah.
Is
Within-
oh yeah.
in the
Yeah,
book,
yeah.
I still have to read that book, but
Yeah, because
died.
that's during episode 2. That's like in between episode 2
yeah.
and 3. Like
I think she died before Dooku.
Quinlan gets
Does it?
jailed during the Clone Wars,
okay, but
so she's
Yeah.
already dead.
so
Like,
that book
he
too, is that early on. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to add that to the list and read it.
Yeah, she dies before
Dark
Dooku.
Disciple. Go read it,
But,
folks. Yeah.
again,
I think she died when she
I
was
hear
still
it's
trying to hunt.
good, but
It's very good.
It's one of the best by far. It's one of the
Yeah.
best Star Wars
I
books.
love Ventress as a character. She needs
Yeah,
her own
that's why-
film.
Go read
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
that book is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, they need to do a series with like Ventress and Voss, like when he goes dark. Like that'd be
Yeah.
sick. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to see him, but yeah, who knows?
Who knows? We can sit here all night and sit here and debate all this different Star Wars
Yeah,
stuff.
but we're definitely not going to see him. We're not going to see Mace.
No.
Are we gonna see Thrawn?
No.
Nah, I don't think we're going to see anybody. I think we're just going to see. The
I don't know. At
Inquisitors
this
and
point,
Obi-Wan and a little bit of Vader.
Thrawn is like learning all he can about the Emperor's secrets
Sure.
while rising through the ranks. Like he knows where all of the secret bases are because he is good at
this
tracking
point, Thrawn
all
is
of the
part
money.
Thrawn's part
There's
of the
a
Empire
possibility.
at this
I
point,
would
right?
say Thrawn is a bigger possibility than Mace and all the other people.
And that way it kind of leads up and gives the audience a little bit more of an introduction to Thrawn before the Ahsoka series.
I think this is kind of like a hunting of Jedi story. I feel like, and Thrawn wasn't really a part of any of that. Like he didn't really hunt down
Thrawn
Jedi.
helped out like with some calculations and stuff like that. Like just like some predictions and just kind of like being a
Yeah. I just feel like he never was like had his hand in like he was never directly involved of hunting down Jedi and stuff.
well
Not that I know,
until
no.
until
Like,
he,
he just kinda-
was asked, but he was part of the 7th Legion or whatever it is.
Yeah, like I think he just was kind of in space, like commanding fleets and stuff.
Well, the 7th Fleet was what got called in whenever like something was too hard for the rest of the empire.
Right. But I think at this
Gotcha.
point, if they're going to follow the canon, this is where Sidious
I mean,
is sending
he's still
Vader out.
rising. Yeah,
But-
he's still rising through the ranks.
But
at this point.
this is
Yeah.
probably about the time where Sidious is sending Vader out to hunt the Jedi to get his first lightsaber built.
Sure.
No. This is
Oh no,
years.
no, no.
This is years later. Because he did
It's
that
not
right.
many years. If Luke's only
Not
5
even-
or 6 in this,
No,
Yeah,
like,
this is
Vader-
5 years, dude. That
Yeah.
happens when Luke is a baby.
It was like day one of when, like in episode 3, when like Vader's on the table, he's like, no. It was like right after that he goes after Infala.
all right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. it
No,
was,
so
like,
so
right
Thrawn
there.
wouldn't be he wouldn't be an admiral at this point, but he would be rising through the ranks with Eli. I mean, Eli
Yeah,
wouldn't be
very
rising through the
could be.
ranks, but
Well, he only went because Thrawn brought him along.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
His interpreter.
This stayed an ensign forever. But yeah,
it's hard to say.
like we could see a low-ranking Thrawn.
Yeah, I mean that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't be, and it could. Yeah, you never know. It could be likely. Like, do you think we see Palpatine in them?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe just like a quick cameo or something. That's what I'm thinking. Like with Thrawn, I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to have like a big speaking part or anything, but maybe when they're doing like some kind of meeting around one of the hologram tables or something,
Yeah.
you see like all of the officers talking to Palpatine hologram or something like that.
Yeah. I
Maybe
think
something.
I think we could get like a Qui-Gon talking to Obi-Wan.
Oh, I
Like,
definitely think we will.
Yeah, I think because he's kind of the one that taught him how to become Force Ghost, right?
Yeah. When Yoda
Yep.
Yoda talks to Obi-Wan about him being contacted by his former master.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
only two things that he has to do on Tatooine are learn from Qui-Gon and watch Luke.
And drink blue milk.
Yep.
Straight from the teat.
Oh
Yeah.
no, none of that green cow milking Luke. God, Luke.
That'd be funny if we see like they try to make him like the crazy hermit, and like little Luke sees him just like drinking off the teat of one of these animals. So like later on in life, he does that on the island.
No.
Like a bantha.
Oh God. Please no. Disney, don't ever do that, please. Because I know he knows of old Ben, so
Yeah, they all like they're buddies. They
Yeah.
must like cross paths. Like I think they get to like they familiarize to some degree in this show. I think him and Luke
Owen and
have
Baru
talks.
know him. Yeah.
They all know him.
Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, Owen knows him. They hate him. Like wants him to stay away. Like
Well,
Luke
well,
knows
they
all
they
about
just
it.
see
happened to
him.
Anakin.
Yeah, they just see him as like a threat,
Yeah,
as one more reason to bring Vader to Tatooine.
yeah.
And I don't think they know of him like Anakin is Vader, but they know that Anakin.
Or just the
died.
Empire. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe just the
everything that
Empire.
happened with the Jedi and the slaughtering and all that
And
stuff.
Yeah.
they know that the Empire is out for Jedi, and they know that he is a Jedi.
Well,
Yeah.
he said what? It was that he didn't want him. They thought that he would follow along like his father on his damn Jedi crusades.
Hmm.
That's right.
So who knows?
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to wait
Yeah.
till May to see.
There's
But,
a lot.
I
to-
mean, for a minute
lot
and
to
46-second video, we've gotten 50 minutes of discussion on this thing.
Oh,
Where
man.
else we could go?
Dude, I mean, yeah, there could be a lot. I feel like it's gonna be like pretty simple overall. It's just a big sandy planet, but
yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be
still
simple.
very excited.
I just hope that
Yeah.
there's enough episodes. Like, I really am having a hard time with them doing these only 5-6 episode series.
Yeah,
It's like,
is
I don't need it to
there-
be 30 episodes, but give me like a solid 12,
Oh yeah,
45
12.
minutes to an hour long episodes and tell me a good story with it.
yeah.
It's just, if you're going to
Is there
introduce all
nothing
this stuff,
saying how many episodes this is supposed to be? I haven't looked online,
I haven't
but
looked, honestly.
6.
Nah,
Yes.
are you just fucking
No.
with us?
No,
It's 6. Nah.
it is 6.
I mean, that's
See,
still gonna be like 6
At
hours
1 hour
of, like,
long
content.
each. 1
Yeah.
hour long each. 6.
They better
episodes.
be
And this
1
is-
hour long each.
This is straight from Ewan McGregor.
They better be not the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett thing. Where like this one's 34 minutes, that one's
Yeah.
42 minutes.
I don't know.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Either way, it looks great. Let's give our final thoughts on this. Kind of wrap it up because we've been talking a bunch and theorizing a bunch. But I am definitely, for one, extremely hyped. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see the Inquisitors on screen, seeing Ewan
Yeah.
McGregor again, and I can't wait to see Hayden Christensen again. I'm hoping we get some Clone Wars flashbacks. I want to see him as Anakin with Obi-Wan, and maybe a little Rosario Dawson in there as a younger Ahsoka. Just kind of connecting all that up in a flashback or something, or maybe while Vader's in his back to tank on his in his castle healing up, he's got a dream memory or something. Yeah, that
That'd be
nature.
cool.
That's what I want. But it
Yep.
looks good. May's coming around, guys. You have anything just to throw out there? What your final thoughts are, Nick? Let's go ahead and start.
I am stoked. Like the trailer is freaking amazing. I'm just really excited for some more good Jedi level Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely.
Sam, I'm just yeah, Obi-Wan's probably my favorite Jedi. I'm really excited for his little quips, his little banter, his like little trolling. I like love the way he interacts with people. So I'm all about that. I'm excited for Inquisitor cannon fodder. I'm going with my theory she's gonna die by Obi-Wan. And
It's
yeah,
probably
I'm
true.
excited to see Vader. Yeah, I'm like really stoked to. I really want to see not just a standoff with like Obi-Wan and Vader, as much as I would love the dueling and all that, but I just really want to see like a really awesome scene with some like really like heavy dialogue between them. Like just as it would just be cool. That's what I want to see.
No, I agree. And I think you are onto something. I'm sure she's going to be the one that's going to die in this because you can't kill the Grand Inquisitor in this. He doesn't die there. We already know where he dies at. So
Yep.
They can't retcon that much. That would be just a
Yeah.
huge blow to what we have as canon. But either way, guys, leave us a comment down below. Let us know your theories and your thoughts on this trailer. Did you guys enjoy it? Are you stoked? Are you a little bit kind of, more reserved on it in what we thought was going to be coming? But leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you all later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Back.